Hello, how'd you do? I'm not broken, I'm just split in two. Hope you're fine and got time to do everything you said you would. Frames of the past and the memory of you just come running by.
Welcome back. Today I'm doing a kitchen organize and declutter. So I have done under the sink and I've done the pantry. This has been a long time coming. I did get a new cookware set from Sam's Club. It is gorgeous. So I'm going to make room for this. I also got a new, don't mind the mess, Ethan took down all the stuff from up there already, so that's kind of everywhere, and our dishwasher is broken. We're waiting for maintenance to get the new part, so we have dishes. Anyways, my best friend Shelby just bought me the new crock pot I wanted for my Christmas gift. I got it early, so I need to make room for this. I want to make sure it doesn't get scratched up, and it has a nice home with some space. And then I also want to make sure, don't mind the Christmas gifts and mess over there, but I want to make sure that these don't get scratched either. Everyone say hi to Ethan, little elf helper today.
Pictures of sunny days with your smile in the bar. How could they say I was broken? How could
Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe.
they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them.
Hi, welcome to TLC. In this episode of Hoarders, we're going to talk about cups.
Does anyone else accumulate cups like this? I wasn't using quite a bit of them. I have a coffee maker at work now, so I don't need the travel mugs necessarily, and I got rid of like water bottles because I use my Stanleys all the time, so that really helped me to cut down. I really just kept my Starbucks cups that I use for my iced coffee and like my brewmate, and then I'm gonna bring my travel mugs to work just so if I want to put my coffee in there and keep it hot longer, I can do that. As usual, I'm taking everything out at the same time, one cabinet or drawer at a time, and then going through deciding what I'm keeping and what I'm getting rid of and what I'm giving to others or donating.
Could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone?
Okay, so out of all those cups, these are the ones that I'm keeping. Well, that one's Ethan's. I have to keep all my Starbucks cups because they were expensive, and I do actually use them for my iced coffee to bring to work or when I'm going shopping. And I can't get rid of my brewmate because that's really nice. And my Starbucks anniversary cup.
And behind door number 2.
Do you want me to turn the mic around?
Now I know that it's okay.
No house is complete without a set of mason jars.
Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them.
That's a whole lot of stuff!
Yeah, a lot of that's yours.
Okay, listen. These can go. Alright, fine. Here, you know what? I'll start making some executive decisions.
These are all yours. This is yours. You better not get rid of that one. Tilly got you that one. This one is from Tilly. It says best dog dad.
Try to be cool, even wear that shirt you wanted to.
Now we're just continuing the same process with our cups, plates, and bowls, taking everything out of the cabinet, deciding if we're keeping it all, and then putting it back in a nice organized way that makes sense and we can maintain. The cups are still out because they're going to move to a different cabinet, so I can't put them away yet. It does get a bit chaotic in the kitchen when I'm moving stuff from cabinet to cabinet because that stays out, other stuff comes out, and You guys know decluttering gets way worse before it gets better, so you just have to keep pushing through the chaos until you're finished and you have a nice, organized, and decluttered space.
Friends think I'm lame. Since I met you, I am not the same. It was not meant to be a fairy tale with a happy end. Girl, you take care now. I hope we can be friends. How could they say I was broken? How could they?
This is the cabinet where I'm going to be moving my Starbucks cups and to-go mugs and all that I am keeping because I figured it would make sense to put next to the coffee station. I am getting rid of quite a bit of mugs. We're also getting rid of things in here that we kind of forgot about and we don't use.
Say you made me come undone. Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them.
Whenever you're organizing and decluttering a space, take that opportunity to completely clean it because when you have stuff in there, you don't want to take everything out just to have to wipe it down and put it all back. But this gives you the opportunity. You have to take everything out anyway, so you can get everything nice and clean. Any dust or dirt or like food that might be on there, you can get that out and nice and clean for your newly organized space.
How'd you do? I'm not broken, I'm just split in two. Hope you're fine, ain't got time. I'm not broken, not broken, not broken. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay.
Now that I know what is in the cabinet by the coffee bar, I can go back to this one, put the rest of the cups over here. We have a lot of cups. Does anybody else have a lot of cups? They're just different cups for different things, so we need them all. Anyways, now I can go back to this cabinet as well. I'm going to move the medicine up a shelf, which at first I think I'm going to leave it here. But I want to move it up so I can put things that I need to grab for cooking so I can access it easily. And we don't use, the medicine part of the cabinet as much, so I figured it'd be okay to put it on the second shelf. The top one, I'm going to put our lunch boxes because I just do not want those in sight.
How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them.
We're about to start working on the lower cabinet, so we're going to have to put the new pots and pans away. And I just want to show you guys how pretty they are. First of all, they're sparkly on the inside. Second of all, just look at how gorgeous. And it goes really well with the beautiful brand stuff that we got. It's a little bit of a different color. This is a cream color and that's a white color. And Drew Barrymore does have beautiful brand cookware, but Ethan and I liked the Sam's Club one better, so we're okay with it being a little bit off in color because these are so nice and I've heard such good things about them. But look at the lid. It's so pretty. Everything is just so pretty about these. And we're replacing our old ones that we've had for years. And I'm so excited. They have this set in all different colors. They have black, they have purple, they have blue, green, red, all the colors, and they sell out a lot. So if you see them and you want them, I would get them. They were $40 off for Black Friday, and that was the first time they've ever gone on sale. So we had to get them.
If there is something we need, it's a leap of faith. A step away from the comfort zone and be a little brave. So take a look around you. How far can you see? How far do you think you can run? Standing on your knees. It's a beautiful world out there. Just don't pass on the dare. If you have the will and
It's the next day, and after I finished filming yesterday, I moved some stuff around some more. So I moved this pot up here. I put that pan inside of that one, and I put a paper towel in between because I don't have the separators for the pots and pans at the moment. And then I put the steamer inside that pot, and the crock pot fits in there. So now I have all of my beautiful brand stuff in this one cabinet, and we are going to baby it so it lasts a very long time and doesn't get scratched up. Now we're going to work on this cabinet and the other two cabinets, and after that we just have the drawers and we should be done.
a moment to spare. It's a beautiful world out there. It's a beautiful world out there. It can be a bit frightening. It's something you don't know. You need a little enlightening. It'll make you grow. It's a beautiful world out there. Just don't pass on the dare. If you have the will and a moment to spare, it's a beautiful world out there.
The rest of the stuff that I took out of the cabinet on the right of the oven is going to go in here. So like the baking stuff and pans and all of that I'm not putting with the pots and pans on the other side, and the crock pots over there, but I'm going to put the rest of the small appliances over here on the bottom shelf. I end up putting the wok in the drawer under the oven because it doesn't fit very well down here. And this cabinet doesn't look super organized, but it makes a lot more sense than how I had things before, and it'll work for now. Once we have more space in the future, I can kind of spread this stuff out a little bit more, but for now I think it works. And then here's where I'm gonna switch these two shelves around, and then this cabinet will be complete as well.
It's a beautiful world out there. Oh, it's a beautiful world out there. And just don't pass on the dare. If you have the will and a moment to spare, it's a beautiful world out there.
Okay, these two cabinets over here were the biggest hot messes. The Tupperware cabinet got out of control. Stuff from the junk drawer above it was starting to fall down there, and then the cabinet next to it was a mess as well. So I'm really glad that we went through this and we got rid of so much. We had so much Tupperware that didn't have a lid, or lids that didn't have the Tupperware to go with it, and I got rid of some vases and stuff. So this just turns out so good, and I feel like these are some of the biggest transformations in this video, and I'm really happy that we did this because this system just works so much better now, and it's so much easier to keep the kitchen clean without stuff on the counters now that everything has a place and there's a system in place.
Beautiful world out there. Oh, if you have the will and a moment to spare, it's a beautiful world out there. It's a beautiful world out there.
I just wanted to give you a little glimpse of how chaotic it got in the kitchen, and Ethan thought he was funny over here just dancing away for the camera. What I'm trying to do now is find the lids and the Tupperware that match so we can get rid of anything that doesn't have a match for it, kind of like what you do with socks. So that's what I'm doing now, finding all the matches and getting rid of the stuff that does not have a lid or a lid that does not have Tupperware to go with it, so I can start putting stuff away. I'd really like to have Tupperware organizers or something. I don't know if that's a thing. If you know of any good ones, let me know in the comments down below. I used some dollar spot organizers to put the lids and then just stack the like Tupperware, or the bigger on the bottom and the smaller inside of that for now, but eventually it'd be nice to have an organizer. It'd be nice to have like a pot and pan organizer as well, but I think it still works and it still turned out way better than it was before. I'm putting all the glass stuff in the cabinet to the left of the Tupperware. I moved it around because this cabinet on the left side is a lot shorter and I needed more space for Tupperware and mixing bowls. Okay, I said this cabinet was complete, and that was only partly true. I forgot that I take the dough bowl out and moved like sauce bowls over here, and then I didn't put the lunch boxes in here yet, but I will put those in at the top. And this just has, you know, some room for growth. It's not completely full, which is totally fine. Having room to add more stuff in is a good thing so that you don't get overly cluttered again. So having some free space is always good when you're organizing and decluttering. We are now down to the last few drawers. Oh my gosh, this junk drawer was so bad, and I used dollar spot organizers in here again. I have to clean it out and use a magic eraser to make it look white again, but this was just a disaster. So maybe I take back that those cabinets were the worst. This was probably the worst space. I actually have organized it even more since this video, so I'll have to show you an update in a future video. I put even more organizers in here to make it look even better.
All my thoughts are running around inside my head. Emotions keep coming, they're keeping me from thinking straight. Thought it would be different when I got my things in.
This drawer is getting pretty crazy too, but all I do in here is organize it by likeness and get rid of some stuff. So I put all the spatulas together, the wooden utensils together, the plastic utensils together, and the black knives, and then like spoon rest and servers. So I just put like things together and try to keep them in their little bunches that I made. I'm sure there's some nice organizers I can get, but for now this will work, and then I can just work on building up more organization as I go and buying things to organize even better.
Stuck in this commotion, how come I ain't past this yet? I wanted me to be somebody else, another me that doesn't need your help. But if I'm honest, I don't think we got it. I tried to change the things you never liked, try to make this better, make this right, but we're the same, even though I changed. Really made an effort, promised I would change, but something stayed the same. Wanted to do better, wanted to be great, but something stayed the same. Something stayed the same. Something stayed the same. Start a life in the country, I could say yes to that. Whatever way you want me, I'll learn it all and I'll adapt. Even if I changed up everything except my name, we will still be fighting, cause I am still the same. I wanted me to be somebody else, another me that doesn't need your help. But if I'm honest, I don't think we got it. I tried to change the things you never.
It's time for some before and afters, and I think this made a huge difference. Let me know in the comments down below which area you think is the best before and after in this video. I'm interested to know which space you think had the best outcome. And then after this, I will kind of explain everything.
Like, try to make this better, make this right, but we're the same, even though I changed. Really made an effort, promised I would change, but something stayed the same. Wanted to do better, wanted to be great, but something stayed the same. Something stayed the same. Something stayed the same. I can change the way I am, the way I talk, the way I stand. It doesn't really matter, cause I'll still be the same. I can change the way I am.
So here's the first cabinet, and down here I have my Disney cookbook, and then I have all of my measuring cups, measuring spoons, the salt and pepper cellars, the mortar and pestle, and then some sauce bowls. And then we have all of our vitamins and medicines and our lunch boxes up there. We used to have those above our fridge, and I wanted them to be out of sight, so that is their new home. Down here on the left of the oven, I have all of the baking stuff right here and the cutting boards, and then all of our small appliances besides the crock pot are down here. Behind these I have the waffle makers and the quesadilla maker. We don't use it as often as we use these, so I put them in the back. In this drawer to the left of the oven, I have all of the hand and dish towels and the tea towels that I need to do my sourdough bread. In the cabinet to the right, I have all of the bowls up here, besides the pasta bowls right there, and then the plates and our glass and plastic cups. It's a lot cleaner in here and less cluttered now. I have some space between the cups, and I have the bowls and plates separated better. In this drawer to the right of the oven, I have the silverware and then some utensils that we use a lot. We use this drawer all the time. Down here I have all of the cookware and the crock pot, all the new stuff, with plenty of space so it doesn't get scratched up, because it is just way too pretty to mess it up. Below the oven, I have oven mitts and our big wok pan. Up here, I have my Stanleys that I'm not using at the moment. And then we have mason jars, some big plastic cups, and then wine glasses and some whiskey glasses, and this extra small glass that wouldn't fit in the cabinet. And then up here in this cabinet above the fridge, we have stuff we don't use very often. So a pitcher, a cake stand, and some bowls, and the drink dispenser. Next to the coffee station, this is what it's looking like. I have just one shelf of mugs now, And these 4 are Christmas mugs, which will be put away after Christmas. And then a lot of these will be hung up on my coffee mug rack. So I will have a lot more space in here. These are mine over here. And then these are Ethan's. He doesn't use mugs that much. I have my Starbucks cups and my other cups similar to that. I use this for when I make iced coffee on the go. And then these are Ethan's cups. I have my Starbucks straws, some wooden stirrers, and these spoons. And then some seasonal cups, my Starbucks anniversary cup, and then sugar, tea, some like lemonade stuff, and the Keurig cleaner. Down below that is this cabinet. So I have my seasonal containers, minus that one. That one's just a regular one that I'm not using. The vases, have some serveware back there that we don't use often. The turkey pan, a serving board, and then I put cookies in there. I use these things usually, but not right now. So that's in here. And again, it's not just all jammed in there. And then right next to that, I have the Tupperware and our Pyrex bowls that we have lids for and we can use to store stuff. So I organized the lids with these organizers from the Dollar Spot. Have them in there, and then all the stuff stacked here. Down here I have like mixing bowls. To the right of all that stuff is under the kitchen sink, which I did a separate video for, organized and decluttered under there. So if you haven't seen that one, I'll be sure to link it down below, as well as my pantry organize and declutter. Here is all the stuff minus these mugs. These are going to go in our office because these are all places that we visited together. But this is everything that we're donating or giving to family. Lots and lots of stuff literally everywhere. And then also over here, up there, not that, not him either. He's staying.
We're keeping it.
He's here to stay. But yeah, lots and lots of stuff. And the kitchen is feeling so much better.